If I look a mess, it's because I am. I don't even know if I just did because. So, updates. I have Invisalign now. I just feel like I'm already talking really weird. And like, I feel like I'm extra like, you know what I mean? Like every time I talk, I feel like I'm making those weird saliva-esque noises, like the smacking. So I do apologize. I'm hyper aware of it right now. I also have a mosquito bite right here. I got that on my way into the orthodontist today. We had a hurricane just blow through. I mean, we didn't get affected, praise God, but do be praying for the people who, the families and people whose homes are currently underwater or completely flooded. Be praying for them in like Louisiana and Mississippi, but we did get the outer bands. So all that to say, my lighting is fluctuating between cloudy and sunny. I'm sorry about that, but hopefully the majority of this video will be the clips that I've shot before filming what I'm currently filming. So without further blathering on, today's video is just kind of all the things that I do to get myself into the fall mood. I really wanted fall to start a lot earlier this year. Every time we have storms that roll through, specifically the past couple of days from Hurricane Ida, like the rain footage that you'll see in this video, I got yesterday from the rain because it rained all day and the sun didn't shine at all, but of course it's shining today. So any fall atmosphere that happens in Florida lasts for a split second and then it's back to summertime, which is really unfortunate for someone like me who loves fall. My soul, I think, is happiest when it's fall. I just love the colors. I love the decorations, as you can see I've put up. So yes, that's the whole point of this video. Ways to get yourself into a fall mood in case you also happen to live in a warmer climate, actually a subtropical climate, and you need some help just maybe inviting fall into your home when the outside is not doing it for you. Alright, so the first thing that I do when transitioning from summer to fall is I like to update my clothing choices. Like I said, here in Florida, it's very, very hot, even well into the fall months. I'm talking like November, December. It stays like high 70s. So yeah, it stays pretty spicy and toasty here, but in my house I have fans and ceiling fans, and we also thankfully have AC, so I can make it feel more fall-like. So I can wear sweatshirts at least inside and feel like fall is arrived in Florida, at least in my home. The next thing I did to help transition is I normally, honestly, to be completely honest, don't eat Cheerios, but I saw these pumpkin spice Cheerios. I can't remember who talked about them on Instagram, but someone I follow got them. So I rushed out to Target, grabbed my own box of pumpkin spice Cheerios, and promptly ate them with my chosen oat milk, and they're actually delicious. And I'm not the biggest fan of pumpkin spice lattes, but I do like pumpkin flavored food items, so these Cheerios are really good. And I like that the pumpkin spice is actually kind of light on like the flavor aspect. It's not like in your face pumpkin spice, it's just like a touch of pumpkin spice per Cheerio, and it makes it really good. And of course, pouring yourself some coffee in a fall themed mug. I just got this pumpkin themed mug from Hobby Lobby recently, so maybe you can score one there if there's a Hobby Lobby near you, but I just really liked the shape of the pumpkin. I thought it was really cute. And most mornings I do like to do a devotional. My current devotional is New Morning Mercies by Paul David Tripp. I like to read that before I start anything for my day when I do my devotionals in the morning, and that's when I'll eat my breakfast, drink my coffee, and just read my devotional, and then the scripture reading that's attached to each devotional. And while I do my devotional, I really enjoy listening to some background music, and I have discovered since starting online school last summer of 2020 that I really enjoy classical music in the background. I was never someone that I could ever imagine liking classical music, but it's actually incredibly calming and relaxing and soothing. And so there's this specific channel that I've realized just like knocks it out of the park with every one of their classical music like set lists that they have, and it's called Halladon Music. I will link it all down below, but I absolutely love their videos. It's like a bunch of Beethoven, Mozart, Bach, I would say like Debussy, but the only way I know how to pronounce that is Edward saying it in Twilight, so I don't know if that was correct or not, but that composers in there. And believe it or not, there are classical autumnal music apparently, so I just chose that one for today. I also really enjoy watching like autumnal and fall ambiance videos. Like there's cute cafe videos that people have created with like cafe background noises and like these jazzy bossa nova sounds, like music, excuse me, and they're really, again, like I was saying earlier about the classical music, they're really calming, and I love watching them, having them on in the background. They're incredibly cozy, and it really does also invite that atmosphere of the cozy fall vibes that you want. And then of course it can't be the fall season without back to school. I started my fall semester last week, so I have to get some schoolwork done a little bit at least every day. Sometimes I'll keep the music running or change it to like an autumnal ambiance video, but this time I wanted to listen to Gilmore Girls in the background because nothing gets me in the mood for fall than listening to If You're Out on the Road, the opening theme of Gilmore Girls. I know the song is called Where You Lead, I think. I don't know the song's title, but you know what I'm talking about if you've ever watched Gilmore Girls. That opening title sequence with all the fall leaves, the New England setting, it's just so autumnal, and so I listened to that while I finished up some schoolwork on the day that I was prepping for fall. I also love lighting a candle. I broke out all of my fall candles to set the mood. I love the smell of Bath & Body Works fall candles. I will say though that these are all last year except for a couple single wicks that I've bought recently, but I just really feel like their candles are getting a little too expensive. I don't like that they keep going up year after year on the price. And I was actually in Kirkland's the other day. I don't know if you guys know about that place, but it's like your typical 40-year-old mom like furniture store. But they have really good 3-wick fall candles for only $10, and that's still $2 cheaper than Bath & Body Works' normal sale of their like $12.50 candles. So if you're wanting nice fall scented 3-wicks, Kirkland's has some, and of course always like TJ Maxx Home Goods always has like candles on sale, like majorly, that smell like fall as well. But I did purchase these 2 other single wicks from Bath & Body Works. They were like $6 a pop recently, and these are the only candles I've bought so far this year. So I got the leaves one. This is a staple every fall. And then I also got Pumpkin Bonfire. This one I haven't burned yet, but it smells so good. But yes, this one for a single wick, I actually burned this one yesterday when I was doing some schoolwork up here at my desk, and it filled my room. Like, it smelled really good, it had a really strong throw. So not that this is now a candle review video, but if you're interested in buying like the single wicks from Bath & Body Works, if the 3 wicks, if you agree that they're getting a little bit too big for the britches, you should definitely try their single wicks. The leaves one specifically had a really good throw from my bedroom, which I have a smaller bedroom, but I could smell it even out into the hall. So yeah. So when I finished doing my schoolwork, I decided it was time to bust out the fall decorations. So of course, me and my mom are huge fall freaks, and so she more than I almost. We really like to decorate our entire house to fit the season. So yes, the downstairs is such a transformation to do, and I love decorating every year. I love seeing like the before and after, how like just dark it is during the summertime, and then when you bring all the orange and brown and reds and yellows of fall into the home, it just brightens everything up, and I absolutely love it. And of course I do the same for my room. And so once I'm done decorating like my room and everything for fall, Artie wanted to come up here. He was very unhappy with being left on the floor. He's been very needy lately since his 10th birthday, which was 2 days ago. I don't know why. So he's down here. Anyway, so I really like either just like grabbing a book and reading, maybe even going to a bookstore, or if you want to keep it indoors and maybe you've been reading already. I know for me, for school, I read a lot, so sometimes I don't want to read recreationally at the end of my days. Putting on a fall movie just completes the day. I will list some of my favorite below, but off the top of my head, we are fans of Hocus Pocus, Clue, we love Halloweentown, all of them, but specifically the first one just because it's got the original cast and Marnie. I do like, is it the second one? Calabar's Revenge, Why can't I remember his name? But that one's really good. That one scared me when I was a child, when the mom's mask becomes real and she's like that goblin thing. That scared me as a child. A kind of under the radar movie that has really nice fall vibes, that's not spooky, but it's more of the autumn like environment, is Dan in Real Life. I really like that movie. I could sing that soundtrack for you, but I'm not going to. Little Women, the Greta Gerwig one, I feel like would be a perfect watch for like the fall and winter months. And in fact, just last night I watched A Quiet Place Part 2 for the first time and screamed. That is a very intense thrill ride of a movie. The first one also, if you haven't watched A Quiet Place 1 or 2, this is your sign to do so. I think they're so well made and well done. Those movies are so good, and that's about as close to a horror movie as I will ever get is A Quiet Place. Well, that's also not entirely true. Some like more scary movies I've seen that I have watched again because they're not like that bad. The Visit by M. Night Shyamalan I really think is a good one. That one is though kind of like, like it's terrifying. And also Crimson Peak. I can't remember the name of the actress, but Jessica Chastain and Tom Hiddleston, I think, is that his name? It doesn't sound right to me, but they're in it, and that one's got really like gothic, creepy, chilling fall vibes. Anyway, so yeah, those are more of my like scary movies, but that's it. Like those are probably the only two. I don't do horror movies at all in the slightest. I'll stick with The Nightmare Before Christmas, thank you. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed getting into the fall mood with me. So again, like I said, these are the things that I do when I transition from summer to fall. And so now that it's technically August 31st, but I'll be putting this up September 1st or 2nd. But now that it is September, it's officially fall. September is a fall month for me. It always has been, always will be. Florida thinks otherwise. Florida thinks October is a summer month. Fall only exists in my house at the moment, but I am excited to welcome it nonetheless, and I hope you guys maybe got some fun tips or ideas to help you get in the fall mood if you need help. But for me, I don't need help at all, but watching videos like these do just kind of like get me all the more excited to revisit this time of year. Every year, it's my favorite time of year, and so yeah, I hope we all have amazing falls, and I hope to see you all in my next video very soon. Bye!